Oh, baby. What are you up to on a Tuesday? We're 2 days from camp, buddy.
You know, let me tell you something.
Tell me
you
anything
smell it in the air, don't you? Everywhere I go, people are like, you know, they're getting jacked. And you guys are going to be broadcasting there Thursday and Friday.
Visit us?
You want to stay with me?
Yeah.
You can stay in my house.
I'm staying.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You and the dog. You can be the dog whisperer.
Well, you remember how well that worked.
Oh, it went well.
I whipped her into shape very quickly.
Very good. Yeah, we put a diaper on her.
We did put a diaper on a dog.
Oh, my God.
That happened.
So anyways, this is great. And, you know, my take tonight.
You got a take.
Well, yeah,
do you already know what it is?
Yeah, I'm writing it right now. But, you know, Tiberi's take every night at 11, I just say whatever I think.
I like that.
And everybody, everywhere I go, hey, Dom, you know, I was down in Washington Courthouse over the weekend, and everybody, who's going to be the starting quarterback? What are you hearing?
Sure.
Is it Julian? And everyone thinks it's Julian Sayin, and I don't know that. I don't know who the starter. And to be honest with you, Beau, I don't think Ryan at this point. I think he has an idea, but he recruited both of these guys. They're highly talented. And I think they could win with either one of them. And I don't think...
loved, you know this, and I know this. I mean, and I know he's talked to you about this. Like, before Sayin became a possibility, they loved Kienholz.
Yes.
Loved him.
Dual threat. And I was with the guy on the Buckeye cruise, and he got on, and you know, there's a little Tom Brady-esque about him. He looks, you know, good-looking kid. But... Yeah. He put on 25 pounds of muscle. I mean, this guy passes the look test from just an athlete standpoint. And, you know, the thing is, you know, he's mobile, but saying that release, both these guys, I mean, they could both. Do you think we can agree they could win with either one of them?
Yeah, I think what I think is so fascinating about this from the Ohio State perspective is the upbringing and the development, the gestation period of these two quarterbacks couldn't be more different. Right. You know, Sayin was identified very early as special, the Southern California, California quarterback machine. Bryce Young, there's so many of these guys that have come through that. They identify him early, and then they go play at Big State U and become stars. And honestly, I tell people that Sayin reminds me of Bryce Young is what he reminds me of.
Right.
But that's another conversation. Meantime, Lincoln was just like, Lincoln grew up kind of the way that people in my part of the country grew up, right? Great athlete, plays every sport. He was the best baseball player.
Got a connection to Joe Germain, right?
Best football player. Like, he kind of was just the best athlete, one of the best athletes the state of South Dakota's ever produced.
Right.
And so he wasn't probably doing all of the quarterback stuff that Julian was. So it's, the fact that they're both here, both incredibly talented, I'm with you. They could win with both, but the way they got here, the paths couldn't be more different.
Right. And I don't know. It's going to be fun. I know this. Starting Thursday, you know, once they get some pads on and everything, I believe Coach Day is going to turn the heat up like we've never seen in camp on the quarterbacks. Now, he's not going to hurt them or whatever, but they're going to put them through the heat to see who can step up, because unlike years past, Ohio State's not opening with, you know, Youngstown State or Ohio University. Mm-hmm. Texas is coming in here, so they've got to know. And I think, I don't know. In years past, you know, you've gone into it where did we really have a starter? You know, when we've seen this, I think it's important that he needs to name a starter, maybe like a week out, 2 weeks out before the Texas game, so everybody's on board with who that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think young guy, and you want him to get all the reps. Like, you got to get – this is the old days of, like, Woody, when you had, like, 3-a-days.
Right.
And 7 hours of practices. Like, you don't get that.
No.
You get the time that you get. You got to take full advantage of it. And to be ready for Texas, you're going to need – yeah, you need all the reps. So I'm with you. Now, he's usually like 2 weeks into camp, even on the ones that are obvious, like CJ, where we had a competition. Like, he's usually a couple of weeks into camp. I can't remember. I think Howard was named maybe a little sooner than normal. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you on that I do think he's got to be pretty quick in getting this done.
Just to rally the troops and to give that guy, whoever he goes with, the confidence. The other thing is, you look at what they've got. They're going to be playing catch. Whoever it is, Jeremiah Smith is going to help a rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Carnell Tate's going to help a rookie quarterback. These receivers are going to help a rookie quarterback. And, you talk to Tom Brady, you talk any of the great ones, the receivers, when you have elite receivers, it makes a quarterback look pretty good.
Yeah. Where are you on the humidity?
Good Lord. I'm going to tell you what. I think we're in the tropics right now. Last night, I had to run into Costco and buy some paper towels and some things. And
Wait. How many things did you ran in there for paper towel? How much did you come out with?
$149 later, I came out of Costco.
They're under than $300. I don't even know. I go in there. I'm like, I just need a couple of things, and then I come out and I got a 64 pack of beef jerky.
Well, last night I had to buy. They got a 7,000 aluminum flashlight. I had to get it.
Come on,
7,000 aluminum. I think you can shine a light at the moon.
Man, when did they get that thing in?
I don't know. It's only $50.
Do you love it there?
Yeah, I love all that kind of stuff. I
love Costco. My wife won't go. She won't go.
I'll tell you another hidden gem. Ollie's, good stuff, cheap.
I don't know what Ollie's is.
You do or don't?
I don't.
Yeah, you don't have them up there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah. That's you just said. Get good stuff cheap. That's that's the logo.
That's it. They play that song. You go in there and they're playing that song. Good stuff cheap. Bank's in there laughing. He knows half his clothes came from there. Got good stuff cheap.
They got this old guy who's like the Ollie's Army. This guy looks like Einstein. This is great.
Yeah, I'm telling you, got to check it out. It's yeah. No,
I'll be danged.
But I like flea markets too.
Oh yeah?
Do you ever go to those?
No, I'm not doing that.
Just driving along the side of the road and
no. I like the Amish country, like those old stores they have there. Yeah. They have like the toys I played with as a kid. Yeah. I like that. I haven't been there in like a decade, but the last time I drove through there, I remember like going through a couple of those and finding some cool stuff. Yeah, a little bit of cool things.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I love everything, and I heard what you were saying about playing. Yeah, I agree. Play each other in the conference, all this other stuff. I'll tell you the one thing I'm irked about, just the smugness. And I understand that they've won. Congratulations to that team up north. But the smugness that's coming out, it irritates me because you know what? I'm waiting for the hammer to drop, and I don't think it's going to drop. It's not going to drop. And everybody, and to me, here's how you can fix what we saw happen. Hit them in today's world with the NIL world, hit them where it hurts. $50 million fine and then divide it amongst the Big Ten. And I guarantee you that nonsense would stop. Look, Beau, I'm the first guy to admit, the old saying goes, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
Sure.
But anyways, they took it to a different level.
Yeah.
A different level. That was like so over the top. My goodness. I mean, it was extensive. And then the walk away, we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, right. I think that, like Buckeye fans want their pound of flesh. I'm sure the players want the pound of flesh. I just don't think it's coming.
No.
When you have Tony Petitti basically saying, hey, we've done enough to them already. And the reason he did that is because his television partners are saying, man, you can't neuter Michigan. Michigan has to be good. We have to play people in Big Noon other than Ohio State.
I know.
And Ohio State and Michigan. So you can't have them fall off of a cliff. I've said for the longest time, to me, and that's the number I've used, is the $50 million. Hit them with that.
Yeah.
And that's probably as good as it's going to get because you want that program, the Big Ten, more importantly, its television partners, really need Michigan to continue to be relevant and good.
Yeah, but I think that is the punishment. I never agreed with we're going to take scholarships away, or we're not going to let them play in bowl games for 3. Why punish the current kids? The guys that should be punished, 90% of them are gone now. And here's what you do. You fine the athletic program $50 million, divide it amongst the rest of the Big Ten schools, and I guarantee you that's going to get their attention, especially when you have to pay your athletes today.
All right. What? So today's take will be on the quarterbacks?
Yeah, I think it's wide open. And anyone that walks around saying, "Oh, yeah, Julian's saying," Julian's great. Don't get me wrong. But, they're sleeping on Lincoln Kienholz. Remember one thing, Ryan Day brought both these guys here for a reason.
He likes them both.
He likes them both. And and like I said, Lincoln was on the Buckeye cruise with Ryan Day, and that kid he is an athlete. You're absolutely right about that. I mean,
he hit home runs?
Oh my gosh.
Last weekend?
Yes.
A couple weekends ago?
The guy is an athlete.
Jeez.
So anyways, but I'm looking forward to seeing you Thursday. It'll be great.
Buddy.
And we'll hang out.
All right. Look forward to it. We'll see.